Hey, welcome back to the Belt Sous Chef. Hope your pandemic is safe and you're staying inside. So far we've done a bunch of white belt stuff and that's fun, but eventually, as my coach says, you are going to get promoted to blue belt. And what you can expect at the blue belt apparently is purple belts to rain hell upon you below your waist, attacking your knees and your ankles, leaving you vulnerable and wondering why the hell you're doing this. We're also going to make meatballs. So I got a pound of ground beef. Don't sweat the recipe. It's going to be on the site. We got some milk, bread, egg, breadcrumbs, a little bit of a seasoning blend, Parmesan cheese, garlic and onions, tomatoes, chef juice. All right. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our bread. It's about a slice of bread. And soaking it in our milk for a couple minutes. Just so it starts absorbing. Get it in there. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So it's starting to absorb all of our liquid. After that, we're going to start working on our meat. We're going to dump our seasoning in the meat. That's just salt, crushed red pepper, and oregano. Feel free to season it however you want. I got some shredded Parmesan cheese, onions and garlic. Now at this point I'm going to take my fork, I'm going to start mashing up my bread in the milk, making sure it gets nice and soggy. You're going to see it's going to start to absorb all of our milk there. Alright, now we're getting some of our team. Alright, you see we've kind of smashed this up nice and good. Like a rookie on his first open roll. Just smash him into the mat. Put as much pressure on him as possible. Make him uncomfortable. There you go. White belt mush. Alright, so we're going to add our white belt mush into our meat, like so. Take our egg, dump it in there. And now it's time to get our hands dirty. We don't want to overwork the meat, but we definitely want everything mixed up in there. Alright, so we're starting to get our little meatballs. Nothing's overworked. Probably seasoned all the way through. Alright, so we have our oven preheated at 350 degrees and we're about ready to roll some meatballs, guys. First I'm going to have some more wine. Clean my hands. Alright, so start out to roll my meatballs. You don't want to overwork the meat, so I'm just rolling them around a little bit. Toss them in my breadcrumbs. Kind of set them over to the side. They do look like little velvet cakes and almond, but they are not. They're meat. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to roll all these balls out, get them set on our tray here, and introduce everybody to Big Red. My favorite Dutch oven, and then we're going to sear them off in there and pop them in the oven. Alright guys, right here we have our meatballs browning in our Dutch oven skillet. Feel free to use any pan. If you don't have a pan that can go directly into the oven, there's absolutely no need. You can't transfer these guys to another pan you can pop in the oven. So right now we're just going to Barimbolo these guys over to the other side. I believe that's the technical term when you're cooking is Barimbolo. So we got our little guys. We're getting brown on one side, flipping them over, rotating them around, making sure we're going to get a brown on both sides. This way the juices and the flavors are going to be sealed in. And then once we get our brown on both sides, you guys can get a little view in here. See we got nice brown meat. Roll them around. It's like a Andre Galvao convention in there. And then all I'm going to do from here is dump in my crushed tomatoes, whole peeled, crush them by hand, or just buy a can of crush. Probably going to hit it with like a teaspoon and a half of salt. Give it a little bit of a stir and a shake. Cover it, cut the heat, pop it in the oven. And that's pretty much our workout today, guys. So I'm going to go cool down, maybe have another glass of wine, and then come back in a half an hour. These guys are at 350 degrees. They're going to be done. Then we're going to have dinner. So, see you in a little bit. Alright, welcome back to the Belt Sous Chef. Just had a nice relaxing Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so we're going to check on our meatballs. It's been about 30 minutes. And let's see where we're at. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's open them up. Here we go, guys. So here you have 1 pound of meat, can of tomatoes. Takes about 15 minutes to prep, 30 minutes to cook. Eat them now, pop in the freezer, cheap, easy meal. Something for you to enjoy throughout the week. So enjoy your little Andre Galvao meatballs, guys.